Welcome back. Sit comfortably. Find that place where your sitting bones feel heavy on the ground, but there's a little bit of softness and lightness on your skull, and your spine is growing taller towards the sky. Close your eyes. Breathe. And try to make your inhales as long as you can. Make your exhales long as well. Bring heaviness to the sitting bones, and imagine your pelvis being pressed down by the heaviness of your heart. And as you keep breathing deeply to the sides of the pelvis, imagine the inner rivers flowing towards your skull and down as you exhale towards the earth. Envision the inner fountain as you drag the air from the deep waters through your roots, the inseam of your legs, passing pelvis, passing the back of your heart into the cave of your skull. And as you exhale, envision the air washing the skin, the outer edges. We'll do our fountain breath. Envision the deep waters being pulled up by your breath. Take a deep inhale. Follow that path as it goes through your pelvis, past heart, past throat, into the cave of your skull, and hold the air there. Even as you hold, sip a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, and hold. And even as you hold, soften your shoulders and your neck. Soften your throat back. Take another sip of breath. Exhale all out. Allow yourself a few seconds to feel. Noticing the sensations. And again, draw the air from the deep waters through your roots. Follow that path as it goes through pelvis, back of your heart, the back of your throat, into the cave of your skull, and hold the air. Sip a little bit more. Even as you hold, sip a little bit more, and a little bit more, and hold. As you continue holding behind closed eyes, look up gently. Take another sip of breath. Exhale all out. Breathe naturally. Allow yourself a few seconds to feel. And even as you breathe naturally here, allow yourself possibility to swallow some saliva a couple of times. And one last journey of fountain breath. Draw the air from the deep waters. Follow that path as it goes all the way up to the cave of your skull. Hold the air. Sip a little bit more. And a little bit more. And a little bit more, and hold. Now even as you hold, swallow. Connect with the sensation of your throat being vacuumed back as you take another swallow. Take one more sip. Exhale all out. And breathe naturally. And connect with the sensations of your rivers flowing differently now. Even if you don't feel like they have changed, imagine that flow is changing and go beyond the idea of just blood. And if you feel the call, begin to softly move side to side. Not from the skin, not from the muscles or the bones, but from a deeper place. So imagine the movement is coming from the rivers around the cave of your heart. Movement so soft that only you can perceive it. Continue breathing deeply down to the sides of the pelvis. Continue connecting with the heaviness of your pelvis as it's compressed down by the heaviness of your heart, and your spine growing up towards the sky as the inner rivers flow up and down. Now take a deep inhale and begin to lift your low belly. As your low belly lifts, there's also a lift of your armpits up. Continue moving softly side to side. Now begin to bring your arms up. And begin to stretch them out like a T. Deep breath to the sides of the pelvis. Stretch your arms out as much as you can. Deep breath. How much softness can you bring to your shoulders even as you stretch out your arms, almost like you wanted to touch the walls on the sides or the jungle. Now close the fists of your hands, both hands. And begin to bring tension to your hands. And not from the skin, but from a deeper place, almost at the bones. Deep breath to the sides of the pelvis, long belly, long spine, low belly is lifted. How much tension can you bring? Now let your index fingers out in both hands and stretch your index fingers so much so that it feels like you're gonna touch the sky. You're gonna touch the walls or the jungle. Deep breath. Now imagine that your left finger is moving even further away from you into the wall. And let your head fall to the right side, the opposite side of that finger, pulling. You're still pulling with your right finger, your right index finger, but there's more strength, more pull from your left one. Let your head fall to the opposite side. create more space between your jaw and your shoulder, your left shoulder. Now transition to the other side, letting your right index finger pull even more towards the wall or the jungle. Let your head fall to the opposite side. Continue breathing deeply to the sides of the pelvis. How much strength can you bring to your index finger on your right? And exhale, soften that. Bring your hands to your thighs. Your head back to center. Allow yourself a few seconds to feel. Breathe. Now we're going to go into Kapalabhati, fire breath, but we're going to do a little bit of a change. So usually Kapalabhati will be focusing on the exhales, and that's what we're going to do, but at the end, at the hold, we're going to add the fountain breath, so something like we did at the beginning. So it's going to be, you're going to be holding, and then you're going to sip a long sip of breath, then you hold, and then sip a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, and hold. So Kapalabhati is going to be something like deep inhale to prepare, and then just focus on the exhales. The inhales are going to happen by the strength of the diaphragm. So basically automatically. So it's going to be something like this. And then the holds. So take a deep inhale in preparation. Soft exhale. Empty all out. Now deep inhale. And begin. Continue connecting with the size of the pelvis. "15 seconds more. 5 seconds. On your next exhale, exhale all out. Hold at the end. Few seconds more. Take a deep, long inhale. At the top of your inhale, hold the air one more time. Sip a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, and hold. Even as you hold, soften your shoulders and your neck. "10 seconds more if that's possible. Take a deep inhale. Exhale all out. Feel. We'll do one more round with a little bit of a longer hold. Take a deep inhale in preparation. Empty all out. Deep inhale. 75% of your full capacity, and begin. Halfway there. A little bit faster. 5 seconds more. Exhale all out and hold at the end of your exhale. Five seconds. Take a deep inhale. Hold at the top. Sip a little bit more. And a little bit more. And a little bit more. And hold. And even as you hold, swallow some saliva. Take another swallow even as you keep holding. Five seconds. Take a deep inhale. Exhale all out. Allow yourself a few seconds to feel and even sway side to side if you feel the call from your rivers. Soft movement coming from a deeper place. Deep core activation. Bring your sitting bones directly on the ground, so if you had a bolster, put it on the side. Feel the heaviness of your sitting bones, your pelvis pushing towards the ground, compressing down from the heaviness of your heart. Bring your hands in front of you on the ground, fingertips. Let your belly be heavy towards your thighs, your pelvis. And now begin to walk your hands back. Long spine. Bring your hands on your knees. Heavy sitting bones on the ground. Deep breath, low belly is lifted. Begin to lean back. And instead of staying there, let your inhales bring you back and your exhales forward. Now bring your hands in front of your chest. Take a deep inhale. Lean back. Let your knees lift a little bit. Low belly is lifted. Exhale. Lean forward. Soft hands. Lift your armpits up a little bit. Inhale back. And your exhales bounce you back forward. Inhale, lean back. Bring a little bit of movement to your wrists. Exhale, lean forward. Keep the low belly lifted. Lean further forward. Back. Exhale forward. Deep inhale, back. And exhale, forward. Last one, deep inhale. Exhale, forward. This time as you lean forward, tension your arms. Inhale, inflate your arms out, fly. Exhale, lean back, forward. Inhale, back, fly. Exhale, forward. Tension the arms as much as you can. Against that tension, inhale, fly. How much strength can you bring to your arms? Exhale, bring your hands to your thighs. Now bring your legs in front of you. Heels heavy on the ground. Find the heaviness of your sitting bones. Now begin to lean back. Lift the low belly. As you lean back, your legs begin to float off the ground a few centimeters. Keep breathing down to the sides of the pelvis. Floppy legs. Finding an internal rotation of your thighs. Deep breath to the sides of the pelvis. Begin to twist. Rotate your wrists. Keep breathing deeply to the sides of the pelvis. Deep breath. Lengthen the back of your skull. So instead of just dropping your head back, long back of your neck. Now begin to shift your weight to the right side so you're only sitting on your right sitting bone. Move your arms, move your hands. Floaty legs. Bend and straighten your legs. Keep breathing deeply to the sides of the pelvis. Connect with the idea of your left knee pulling forward. So creating more space between your left knee and your left hip. Exhale, bring your weight, the heaviness of your weight to your left sitting bone. Float the right glute off the ground. Twist your your wrists. Float your legs. Bend and straighten your legs. Deep breath. Now move to the other side. Sway your weight to the right side. And the other side again. Keep moving side to side. Deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Cross your legs in front of you. Bring your hands to the front. Soft hands. Lean forward. Tension your arms. Against that tension, take a deep inhale. Fly. Exhale, lean forward. Twice more. Inhale. Tension your arms as much as you can. Fly. Exhale, lean forward. Last one, tension your arms. Fly. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground in front of you. Go into your all fours. Press your knees towards the ground. Find your baby hands so there's a little bit of a cave in the inner part of your hands. Connect with the outer edges of your hands, connected to the outer edges of your elbows, and find that connection as it goes up towards the outer edges of your shoulders, your shoulder blades. And begin to move your sitting bones closer to your heels as you exhale. And before moving, connect with your breath and let your breath be the only guide. So take a deep inhale. Let your movement come from your pelvis. Grow taller towards the sky with your spine as you inflate it. Bite your neck and your head. And when the exhale comes, the movement back comes. Sitting bones getting closer to the heels. Deep inhale, inflate up and forward. Press your knees down to the ground. Exhale, sitting bones pull back. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, knees off the ground, downward facing dog. Move slowly towards your downward facing dog, exploring it. So pedaling your feet, sitting bones pulling back even here. Baby hands. Deep breath. On your next inhale, walk forward towards your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe here. Continue breathing down as you are on your forward fold. But even here, connect with the sensation of the heaviness of your pelvis compressing down towards the ground. And there's a lightness up in your spine. Your sitting bones pulling back. Bend your knees as much as you need to. So imagine the deep waters coming through the inseam of your legs. Take a deep inhale. Halfway, fly here. Exhale down. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring your arms to the sides. Close your eyes. And even here, connect to that sway side to side. Connecting with the rhythm of your inner rivers. Take a deep inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands in front of your pelvis, inviting to close the front of your pelvis, rotating your thighs internally. Forward fold. Inhale from the inner fountain, fly. Exhale down, twice more. Inhale, fly. Exhale down. Inhale, fly. Exhale, downward facing dog. Continue breathing in your downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale and ripple forward to your plank. Exhale, melt to the ground. Inhale, sitting bones pull back, hands on the ground still. Exhale, hands in front of your chest, bounce here. And even as you're here, connect to the idea of your knees pushing towards the ground and to the sides. So imagine there's a crevasse running between your legs. And you're creating more space in that crevasse. You're amplifying the space in that crevasse by pushing your knees to the ground and to the sides, connecting with the outer strength of your hips. Deep breath towards the sides of the pelvis. Lean forward. Soft hands in front of your chest. Take a deep inhale. Tension your arms. Inflate and fly here. Exhale, lean forward, hands in front of your chest, soft hands, bounce. Even here, low belly is lifted. take a deep inhale, inflate, fly. Exhale, lean forward. Last one, deep inhale. Exhale, hands on the ground in front of you, sitting bones back towards your heels. Inhale, inflate, ripple forward. Exhale, separate your knees off the ground, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Pull your sitting bones back here, bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, walk forward towards your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, fly. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring your arms up all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring your arms to the sides. Breathe. Close your eyes. Couple more rounds. Make each movement be a journey into a deeper place. If it is possible, keep your eyes closed. Take a deep inhale, inflate your arms up. Exhale, hands in front of your pelvis, invited to close at the front. Rotate your thighs internally. Forward fold. From the inner fountain, take a deep inhale, inflate your arms out. Halfway flight. Exhale, back to forward fold. One more time, take a deep inhale, fly. Exhale, hands on the ground. Jump or walk back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward, plank. Exhale, melt to the ground. Inhale, sitting bones pull back. Hands on the ground. Exhale, hands in front of your chest, bounce here. Sitting bones pulling back, knees pushing towards the ground and to the sides. Deep inhale, inflate. Exhale, lean forward. One more time. Inhale, tension your arms. Sitting bones pulling back even here, knees pushing forward. Exhale, hands on the ground in front of you, sitting bones pull back. Inhale, wave forward. Exhale, knees off the ground, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, jump or walk towards your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, fly. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, continue, hands in front of your pelvis, invited to close at the front. Rotate internally your legs. Forward fold. Inhale, fly. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward, plank. Exhale, melt. Inhale, sitting bones pull back. Exhale, hands in front of your chest, bounce. Inhale, fly. Exhale, hands on the ground. Sitting bones back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, knees off the ground, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Inhale, walk forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, fly once. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, arms on the side. Breathe. Close your eyes. Breathe. Separate your feet as wide as your hips, or even a little bit wider if you want to. Find the internal rotation of your legs even here. Your sitting bones pulling back, your knees pushing forward. Bring your hands to your thighs. Even here, find the strength of the outer edges of your hips. So you're pushing with your legs and your feet, you're pushing down to the ground and to the sides, almost like you were wanting to separate them, but that's not going to happen. So imagine there's a crevasse running in between your legs. You're pushing with your legs down to the sides and down to the earth and to the sides. Sitting bones pull back here. Bring your hands in front of your chest. Find a little bit of a bounce here on your vortex chair. Deep inhale, inflate up, fly. Exhale, hands in front of your pelvis, close at the front, forward fold. Inhale, fly once. Exhale, hands on the ground, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward into your plank. Exhale, melt to the ground. Melt all the way to the ground. Bring your forehead to the ground. Bring your hands together, interlacing your fingers, making a pillow with them. Soften your right side of your head, of your face on the back of your hands. Bring your toes together and let your heels fall to the sides. Deep breath here. Now bring your hands underneath your shoulders, forehead to the ground. Soft legs. And use your breath to come up a little bit. So it's not going to be immediately Bhujangasana. It's going to be an inflation of the ground. Take a deep inhale. Separate your forehead off the ground a millimeter or two, lengthening the back of your skull. Deep breath into the sides of the pelvis. Observe that what wants to tense. Soften that. Soften your legs. Heels fall into the sides. Continue breathing down to the sides of the pelvis. 75% inhales, 25% exhales. Take another deep inhale and separate your face a little bit more off the ground, using your breath only. So if you were to take your arms off the ground, you're just using your breath to separate your upper body off the ground. Soften what's tensing. Notice what's tensing. Take another deep inhale, separate your forehead and your face off the ground and your upper body a little bit more if that's possible. And if you want to go to more the shape of a Bhujangasana, but trying to use as little as you can the strength of your hands and your arms. Take a deep inhale, baby hands here underneath your shoulders. Notice what tenses. Use a little bit of strength from your arms, just a little bit. Soften your shoulders, move side to side. Notice what tenses on your legs. Sitting bones pulling back even here. Soften your shoulders, long spine. Lengthen the back of your skull. Deep breath to the sides of the pelvis. And exhale, come back down. Interlace your fingers. Place the other cheek on the ground or on the back of your hands. And breathe here. Now go into your all fours again. Deep inhale off the ground. And untuck your toes. Sit on your heels. Deep breath to the sides of the pelvis. Tuck your toes under. Sitting bones on your heels. Separate your sitting bones off your heels a little bit and lift your low belly. Bring your hands in front of your chest. Take a deep inhale, bring them up above your head or in a diagonal. Soft hands. Grab the clouds. Tension the arms as much as you can. Take a deep inhale, begin to come up as you bring the clouds towards your chest with your hands. Lifting the low belly. Deep breath towards the sides of the pelvis. The tendency is going to be to collapse with the pelvis forward. Instead of doing that, resist with your sitting bones pulling back and your knees pushing forward. Deep breath to the sides of the pelvis. And it doesn't have to be a big Ustrasana or camel. It can be just here. And exhale, arms up to the sky again. Find a little bit of a bounce for a second round. Before a second round. Deep breath. Connect with your sitting bones. Your knees pushing to the ground. Grab the clouds. Tension the arms as much as you can. Take a deep inhale. Begin to bring the clouds. Resist with your sitting bones pulling back. Chest to the clouds. Clouds to the chest. Deep breath to the sides of the pelvis. Go as big as you want to. Keeping the sitting bones back as much as you can. Ustrasana. Deep breath. Find the internal rotation of your legs even here. Lengthen the back of your skull. And exhale. Hands to the ground, all fours. Now, bring your feet together. So they're together back here. Maybe I can show it better like here, like this. Yeah, and walk your hands back. And instead of going immediately into, we're gonna do a floating Bakasana, but instead of going into your Malasana, which would be something like this, a little bit of external rotation here, we're gonna keep our heels off the ground, internal rotation here. Your upper body goes in between your legs, heavy pelvis towards the ground, long belly, lift your low belly, long spine, and bring your baby hands in front of you. So baby hands. Now look at a point that is a little bit further than what you would usually go for. And using your baby hands, take a deep inhale, baby hands, and float just for a couple of seconds or maybe just 1 second. Deep inhale, baby hands, float. I know you're gonna want to bring your knees behind your elbows and you're gonna want to go like this, but that's gonna be what we will usually go for. The invitation today, and it's just an invitation, you decide if you take it or not. Instead of going for strength from a superficial part, go into the depths. So deep inhale, inflate, baby hands, float for a little second. Deep inhale, baby hands, how much softness can I bring as I float up here? Sitting bones pulling back even here, knees pushing forward. Deep breath to the sides of the pelvis, floppy legs, and come back down. If I'm not there yet, just try that little bit of floating for a few seconds, or even just one. Deep inhale, baby hands, little float. Deep inhale, baby hands, little bit of a float. Or if you feel like you want to stay up there, try to stay up there, not with strength, but baby hands, so there's a little bit of a cave in the inner part of your hands. Floppy legs, deep breath to the sides of the pelvis. How soft can you be up here? And come back down. Bring your knees to the ground. Untuck your toes. Breathe. Again, if this is not comfortable, bring a bolster between your sitting bones and your heels. And breathe here. And slowly bring your hands in front of you. Downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale, bring your right leg forward and place it underneath your pelvis. Your left leg long in the back. Fingertips on the ground, deep inhale, long spine towards the sky. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, long spine. Keep your eyes forward. And you can close your eyes here if you prefer. Push your left leg back even more if you can. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, up, long spine. Exhale, chin to chest. Place your baby hands on the ground. Take a deep inhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg forward underneath your pelvis. Long leg on the back. Stretch it back. Fingertips on the ground. Deep inflation. Grow taller towards the sky with your spine. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, keep your eyes forward. Exhale, bring your chin to the chest. Last time, inhale. Exhale. With the help of your hands, putting your hands on the ground, bring your right leg forward and slowly begin to move, trying to keep that depth or even your eyes closed, moving to your resting position. Keep your knees bent. Bring your heels closer to your glutes. Begin to press your knees forward. Taking deep inhales and your sitting bones are resisting to go up. So instead of just going up with your pelvis, resist with your sitting bones pulling down. Your knees are pushing forward. Deep breath. Exhale down. Bring your hands in front of your chest. Now take a deep inhale. Invite your arms to fly here. Resist with your sitting bones pulling back towards the earth. Your knees are pushing forward towards the sky. Exhale down. Last one, deep inhale, knees forward, sitting bones back. Lengthen the thigh bones as much as you can. Even when you think that you have reached your max range, pull your sitting bones back and your knees forward even more. Deep breath. And exhale, come down. Separate your feet as wide as your hips. Let your right leg fall to the right side. Your left knee follows. Exhale to the other side, windshield wipers. Side to side, connecting with the sides of your upper body, creating more space between hip and ribs and armpit. Now float both legs up. Give them a little bit of a shake. Live bug. And exhale, melt to the ground. Begin to breathe deeply as you go deeper into the waters. Softening into your Shavasana. Keep going deeper with your breath. And finding that place where you feel all parts of your body are equally satisfied. Continue writing your breath down. Letting your body feel heavy. Going deeper towards the place of softness. Keeping some of this depth, begin to come back to this space. Begin to move your fingers, your toes. Stretch your arms out like a T. Take a deep inhale, grow bigger. And exhale. Stretch your arms out in any direction you feel like you want to go. Behind your head, in a diagonal. And begin to move back into your sitting position, trying to keep your eyes closed. Take a deep inhale. And a soft exhale. And another deep inhale. And a soft exhale. Bring one hand or two hands in front of you or to the sides. Touch the ground in front of you or on the sides. Take a deep inhale. And exhale softly, almost as if you were giving back something to the earth. ready, open your eyes, letting the dark meet the light. Thank you for coming out today. Thank you for sharing your vibrations with me, and hope this keeps expanding towards your day or your night. Thank you.